Hi, it's me, Anna, from the Indiana channel. So please hit like, subscribe, and the notification button to help me keep building my channel. I was so close. Anyway, hi, it's Thursday, and it was a really long day at work today. If you guys could tell by Thursday, I always got the wrinkles in the forehead and tired eyes because, well, I'm usually drained, and it's the end of the month, so we're working a little hard. And it's been pretty hot today. With that being said, though, I was really wanting to share today about I was talking to a lady that I work with, and we were talking about our kids. Man, I'm so blessed to have the kids I have, and I'm blessed to have the grandkids that I have. But where I want to go with that is, there are times when I'm talking about my kids and my grandkids that I will still get that little, pinch of guilt or regret because I was an alcoholic parent my whole life growing up with my kids. That's all they knew is an alcoholic mom. And I've learned today, though, you have to know better to do better. So I've had to accept suggestions. I've had to learn how to be a better parent, how to be a better grandma. It's hard when you got so many grandkids and you work a full-time job to get to spend time with, your family a lot. But the truth is, that's okay, because when I'm called, I show up. When I'm invited, I suit up and show up. When it's important or I get a feeling, I call them. They are the most important thing in my life, my kids and my grandkids. And, they don't know that. I think they're starting to know it more now than they ever did. But they've always thought that I've chosen drugs or alcohol, anything above them, or a man even. So I've had to, really be consistent this time in my change and in my work ethic and in my being available. Sorry, that's a gnat. Being available to, when I get a phone call, whether it be to help paint or help babysit or pick up a grandkid, show up for the sporting events. I'm there for all that. I won't miss it. If I get an invite, I guarantee you I'm there. So I just want to share that, it's never too late. I think a lot of us get in our head that we think, oh, it's too late. I've already done this much damage. It's too late. I can't change it. It's never too late. We're never too old. I mean, every day is a brand new day to do something different than we did yesterday. And if you don't know what to do, it's okay. Just ask somebody for help. It's humbling to ask for guidance, especially when you're an adult. We're like, well, I don't want nobody telling me what to do, or I've done. Man, I tell you what, I can't count how many times I thought that I didn't need help, or I had this on my own, and I didn't. Picking up the telephone, as they say in recovery, weighs 10,000 pounds. Man, that's so true. Sometimes just ask a simple question, like, what should I do? How should I respond to this argument with my daughter? I remember one time I got into an argument with my daughter, and I had to call my sponsor, and she said, you let her breathe, stop trying to fix, manage, and control the situation, and when she calls you, then you talk. You'll find the right time. But I always thought I had to be the boss and in control, and I always had to be right. And that's not so true. I've learned, do I want to be right or do I want to be happy? Sometimes I don't always have to voice my opinion on everything, and sometimes I can just listen and be there. And that's really, it's really important to sometimes just dead mouth. It's not always easy because, we want to always tell our kids, good things, but we have to learn how to share those things with our children. And me personally, I have got to learn, and I have to remember when I'm talking to my kids that it's not all about me. Everything is not about me. I am not the center of the universe, and everything that I think is not always right, and what may work for me in my life may not be what works for them in their life. So I always need to make sure I tell them, I love you, and I'll be there for you in whatever decision you make. But whatever you feel is right. And oh God, sometimes that's so hard. So hard. And I always want to keep going back to healing. That's what I started this for in the first place, because I believe in my heart that we have to heal as adults, and we have to start working on ourselves to be able to trickle that down to our children, to trickle that down to our grandchildren. Well, my kids wasn't raised with a lot of nurture and affection and all that. Like I said, I was an alcoholic mom their whole life when they was growing up. So they didn't get that. We have fun, and I love to sit back and laugh about a lot of the things that were fun with my kids. But geez, the thing is, God, I was just not a present individual when I was so much more worried about the alcohol or my boyfriend than I was, focusing on playing a video game with my kids. I'm not saying I never did none of that. That'll never be but I didn't do it sober. So even if I was there, was I really there? Not really. So that's where I'm going with this. And I want to keep sharing about how important it is to heal these kids, to heal ourselves, to help our children heal, to help our grandbabies heal. It's never too late to ask for help. It's never too late to make a new decision or take a new path in your life. I've taken a few pretty scary courses here these last couple of years, and I've survived. God's been with me. The universe has been with me. My angels have been with me, and I'm blessed, and I want to keep suiting up and showing up for my family. I was told one time, my sponsor said, Anna, you might be the only big book your kids ever see. And I'm like, that's true. So I want to be that person that if they need to pick up the phone and call me, they can. Or if they want to pick up the phone and ask me a question, they can. Or if they want to pick up the phone just to talk, they can. I want them to know that today. I want my grandkids to realize how important that they really are and how much they're loved, not just by me, but by their own parents. Now, this is it's a dog eat dog world out here right now, and there's so much harshness just on TikTok and YouTube, even though I'm on it. But you know what I mean? There's just so much in social media going on that if we don't really focus on our children and show them love, where do we want our kids to get their guidance from? That's something I heard a long time ago on Steve Furtick. He said, I want my kids to get my guidance from me, not from YouTube, not from TikTok, because there's some crazy stuff going on out there, and that's what our kids are seeing. So we do got to participate and be present in our kids' lives, in our grandkids' lives. I'm really learning how important being a nana is, how important being a mom is. I can't say just learning. I've really known, but I'm really wanting to emphasize to people and to myself, keep reminding myself how important my family is. I heard a thing on Steve Furtick the other day. It says, my goal is to grow old. See, people get so upset about getting older. Man, I'm not. I feel blessed that I'm alive today. I feel blessed that I'm able to be getting older today. I don't want to die. I don't want to be out here young. And, these young kids out here just feel like they have nothing and nobody and nothing to look forward to. Man, there's so much more to this world than drinking and drugs and our families, our kids, these babies are valuable. They are so precious, and everything they see and hear is just it's embedded and it sticks. And let's give them something positive. Let's give them love. Let's tell them how important they are. Let's show them things in the world. Let's show them and teach them that there's so much more out there than the negative and the heartache and the hurt, that there's joy and peace and love. Anyway, I just wanted to share that today because when I get to talking about my kids, I go through a lot in my mind with that. And it always takes me back to that's why I started this channel, was healing our families and these babies. And I still want to do a spiritual retreat for children. And I mean, that is my goal. And I have a long way to go to get there, but I'm telling you, I'm going to get there. And I do appreciate everybody watching my videos and still hitting like and subscribe and the notification button. Okay, hold on, there it is. So I'm going to go ahead and end this with telling you, everybody, I love you guys. I love you so much. Please tell your babies you love them today. Tell your grandkids you love them. My God, look in the mirror and tell you, I love you. I love you, because we are special people. We are our own individual persons. We were made just to be exactly the way we are. Everything we've been through has been for a reason. So let's use it for a positive. I mean, it can... how's that saying go? Turn that frown upside down. Yes, it's all great. Just let's keep trying. I just want to keep working on myself every day. And I just want to see people get better, and I want to see people happy, and I want to see kids laugh and hear that laughter is beautiful. It's like that is the medicine. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm going to go take a shower now because I'm like all sweaty and yuck. But I hope everybody has a really good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow. So will you please hit like, subscribe, and the notification button to help me keep building my channel. And thanks for listening to me rattle on. Bye. Love you guys.